welcome to another episode of Indigo Speaks. IndigoShy here, and today I just kind of want to stop through and do what I said I was going to do in the video from yesterday. So I did challenge everybody with a prompt to basically write a love letter to your old self, whether to any past version of yourself, whether it's who you were completely before this moment or who you were specifically at a certain point in time. I keep doing that in my videos. I'm so sorry, y'all. Don't brawl. But definitely to reach out to your past self, one of the versions of your past self, and truly, truly love that person. Truly, truly give them that time and that energy and that affection that they need. And I did tell you guys, okay, I was like, oh, I might write it out or whatever. I was like, oh, this might be my follow-up video. So this is my follow-up video. And this is my love letter to my past self. I did not write anything down. What I have right here is I'm doing the animal stuff for our next video. So our next video will be on animals and the different spiritual beings and different animals that you may see. These are ones that I see all the time. So, but that's in the next video. I'm skipping ahead. But yeah. So I did challenge us to do a love letter to our past selves, and that's what I'm going to share here. If anyone does feel comfortable sharing their love letters, they can either send them to me on Instagram. If you want to text me, you can just hit me up to get my number. My name on Instagram is at indigo.shy. If you do want to reach out to me and send me your love letter, I just send a yellow butterfly, and send me your love letter that you've written to yourself, a snippet of it, or how that love letter has helped you in any type of way to deal with traumas and things that you did not know were there. Or if you did like a little video snippet, anything of that nature, anything that you want to tell your past self, if you want to contribute. I feel as though the best part about this is that I reach other people, but other people always give me their feedback, and communication is key here. So I really do want to take this opportunity to open the floor to anybody who has anything that they want to share, if they want to become a part of any other videos or anything, and given the amount of responses that I get, that's what my follow-up video or one of my follow-up videos will be about the responses that I've gotten from this and things of that nature. So to get it started, you guys know me as IndigoShy, but my real name is Desiree. So when I want to write to past Desiree, and specifically I want to go back to Desiree who was like, I don't know why senior in high school me is really Desiree. Look at me making up words. It's really resonating with me. So I want to go back to about 2016 Desiree. I say that because that was one of the points where I was leaving to go to college, graduating high school, trying to figure out what I wanted to do with my life. My first time really stepping outside of Baltimore, and when I mean I stepped outside, a bitch went all the way to Charlotte. Like I said, I'm dipping. Like I left. So, and just looking back and see. 4 has been a very, very big number this year because it's number 4, and 2016 was exactly 4 years ago. And just seeing how much I've grown in those 4 years, I've done a complete 360. I'm a completely different person. But I want to love that person who I was then, because without 2016 Desiree, 2020 Desiree would never exist. 2016 Desiree was a stoner. I still am. Like, she was getting into her shit. Like, she was really taking cooking seriously. That's when I started becoming more unapologetic about myself. Like, I want to praise her. But also, I do want to say to 2016 Desiree, I love you. You're going to make it out of a lot of situations that you didn't think that you were. You were going to learn how to be okay with being by yourself. Realizing that sitting and having these conversations by yourself and spending a long time in the garden and in your room and doing all of that, that's what really is beautiful to you. Not running after no crusty ass little boy, little girl, not doing all of that. Like, just sitting and having fun with myself and being with myself. That's something that I want to tell her. It's okay to be alone, baby, because when you're alone, you're not alone. I got my spirit guides, my ancestors, the trees, the bees, the birds, all of it around me, surrounding me. So I'm never truly alone. But it's okay to sit with myself and to think and to have those thoughts. I also want to tell 2016 Desiree, you are not suffering from depression. You are not suffering from depression. You're battling through it. You're going through it. Baby girl, it's going to get better. Them dark ass days that you have, them times where you do self-harm and stuff of that nature, you good, love. You good, because all of these are teaching you willpower. All the things are teaching you strength. You are no longer that person, but I want to tell you that being that person who you were Yes, it was very, very hard, but I love you, and I love you for that because you taught me a bunch of strength. You taught me my willpower. You taught me that I am stronger than a lot of times I can perceive myself to be, and I thank you for that. I love you for that. I do. 2016 Desiree, I also want to tell you my love. You are beautiful. You are beautiful. Don't let prom and the weave be like the height of oh, I'm finally getting cute. No, but you was cute before that. You was really cute before that. But that was you starting to embrace yourself and really living your light and realize who you were. 2016 was the beginning of my little weight loss. I did mention in the previous video that I lost the majority of my weight in the past 2 years. My first year of me going plant-based, where I lost the majority of my weight. However, I did start losing weight before I went plant-based. It was just not as much. So in 2016 was kind of the beginning of my weight loss journey, where I lost about 20 pounds. And to me, that's a big deal. Like, I'd never had collarbones before this. So, like, that's when I first noticed. I was like, oh, big. So, tell 2016 Desiree, I'm glad you pushing. I'm glad you were pushing through what you were doing because it is worth it, my love. You were going to get to a point where you're going to look back and be like, man, this me? I got here. I did all of this. Like, it's worth it. I'm telling you, it is really worth it. Also, I'm proud of you for stepping out and for going to Charlotte, for taking that opportunity to really be that black sheep of your family, to do everything different from everybody else and dip off. I'm proud of you because through that you got your associates, through that you almost had your bachelor's, through that you grew, through that you turned plant-based, through that you learned, you met a lot of people, you really changed yourself. Through that you become IndigoShy, and that's what I want to really appreciate with you, my love. You are beautiful, you are loved, you are light, and I want you to appreciate and embrace all of them parts of yourselves and all the aspects of yourself. That's what I want to talk 2016 about. Bitch, you are amazing. I'm amazing, and because I'm amazing, it's from you, because you were amazing. That's why I'm so beautiful now. I wouldn't be me if I didn't have you. If I didn't have to go through all of those tough times where I felt like I was always going to be alone, where I was always going to be this, where I was always going to be that, being down on myself. If I didn't go through all of those times, I would not be who I am today. And that goes to tell everybody, appreciate the bad times. Appreciate the bad times. You know the saying, there's always the good and the bad, and there's always the bad and the good. Appreciate that bad and that good. If you appreciate the bad and the good, you appreciate the good even more. Okay? And I mean that. My nose ring keep popping out. But yes, appreciate the bad and the good. And appreciate the good and the bad. If you can appreciate the bad and the good just as much as you appreciate the good and the bad, life will work out a hell of a lot better for you. A hell of a lot better, because as soon as things get bad, you cannot go, oh shit, everything is terrible. No. Appreciate the bad times. Appreciate them. Because when you appreciate the bad times and you really see the bad times for what they are and what they mean to you, what that meaning is, there's always not why is this or what's happening to me. It's why is it happening to you. There's always a why to something. So when you dig down and feel that why is this happening, why am I feeling like this, why, you understand the meaning to life and that reasoning for it being there. Everything happens for a reason. In this matrix, there's no such thing as irony, a coincidence, anything of that nature. So if it happens and you hear yourself go, oh, that's a coincidence, no big look into it. It's happening for a reason. So, to conclude my little love letter to my past self, baby girl, I love you. I'm proud of who you were. You were going to make it through all of those dark days, all of those times where you feel like you were alone and that you cannot get through anything. I want to tell you that you can, you are strong. I also wanted to let you know that it is okay. That's really it. It's okay. Like, I feel like that statement holds a lot of weight when I say it, but it is okay. And I also want to tell you, it is okay to not be okay. Because I know 2016 Desiree is I'm so overly optimistic. It is like sickening. It's so sickening. But I appreciate you for that, because the fact that you kept it optimistic, you kept it positive, helped me be this person, because I could have been such a negative little bit. From all the shit I went through, I could have been so negative. But I just chose not to be that way. So, yes, I want to thank you for your positivity, and I want to let you know that it is okay to not be okay, but you are okay. And everything is okay. And even when you're not okay, you are okay. Because I got you. You are protected. But I love you, and I'm thankful for who you were. I'm thankful for everything that you have gone through, because without you, I would not be me. I really wouldn't. Like, I'm so serious, guys. I'm thankful. I really am. So that kind of concludes my video for today, just my love letter to myself. If you guys liked if any of the snippets resonated with you, feel free to comment down below. You can also reach out to me on Instagram at indigo.shy if you wanted to share any snippets of a love letter to yourself, whether it's whether like you typed it up, you did a voice memo, or anything of the nature, because I can always work it into the video. So if it is a voice memo, I can work it into the video. If it's a video, that's easier to work into. If it's a screenshot, I can work that into the video. So just anything of that nature. If it resonates with anybody, I'm really open to receiving anything from y'all, and that will be one of my follow-up videos, just placing responses. Oh, I see a bee. Placing responses that I get from people. So, peace, love, and light to you all. This concludes our episode of Indigo Speaks. I love all of you, and remember that you are your personal light, you are your personal power, and that if you cannot appreciate who you were in the past, there's no way in hell you can appreciate who you are now or who you are becoming. So you need to appreciate what? Appreciate the bad and the good, and just as much as you appreciate the good and the bad. Peace, love, and light, my loves. Blessings, sending them all your way. Bye.